Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch another episode of Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton Story. This is episode 3. It's called Even Days. It should be called Odd Days because it's number 3. Stinking idiots. Who named this? I'm very excited to jump into this episode and the roller coaster that is the relationship of the Queen and the King. I'm very curious to see, what's going to happen next and how they navigate the tumultuous waters, so to speak. But before we do that, if you end up enjoying this reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world. But other than that, let's jump into episode 3 of Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton Story.
The king shall be with her soon enough. He is studying his sciences up in the library.
Okay.
What?
Is that the truth?
If you allow yourself another rider, do not think I care, but mind he is of the right station.
I am not. That is not what... There are no other riders. I am simply below stairs.
Getting jealous, Brimsley. What if he does have another rider? Oh, hello, sir. You are not in the library.
You have seen nothing.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Mother was going on and on to all the ladies at tea that their love means we now live in an unnatural society.
Your mom's wrong.
I know they have money, but money does not make them us.
Daddy, the king gave them titles, did he
I
not?
don't like her family.
Mother said they were not us.
They
But
got all
king
the
gave
same
our
stuff
family
as
a
you.
title and land. All the families of the Ton got their titles and land from the king.
It is not the same.
It is. And they all attended Oxford with Daddy.
She's right. We did.
So they are exactly like us.
Facts.
Violet Ledger, stop talking this instant. That is too much thinking.
Just because you got your racist ass in here.
Happy Coronation Day, Daddy.
Happy Coronation Day, Violet.
Dearest gentle
Dearest
reader.
gentle reader.
You do not need to. Why are you shrieking?
Sophia finished the bed.
Her hair is insane.
Surely in this season of giving, Her Majesty must be feeling the sting of being a have-not.
I don't think her family really cares if they want to have kids or not.
So, she is confiding in you.
She is.
Well,
She and the king are now very happy together.
The English and their ceremonies.
God save the king. God save the queen. God save the king. God save the queen.
Yes, yes, God save the king and all that. This is a farce. It is a ruse. They're lying to you people. They're putting on a show.
Clear the halls.
Right away.
She says, everyone get them out.
I hate him. He is infuriating. He is so very polite. It is a lie. He is a lying liar who lies.
A lying liar who lies.
We did agree to even days.
We did.
The sooner you are with child, the sooner we can cease this performance.
Our duty will be done.
You have sex on even days? He's ripped all his buttons off. You guys don't have to kiss, you know that, right? If you don't actually like each other. Oh. I mean, if this is a duty, I don't know if performing fellatio is required. That was some steamy sex for two people that don't like each other. Thou doth protest too much, darling. He's about to breathe in your mouth. He's so everyone's so confused. Time to bone. Every day's an even day. Oh, it's happening here and now. Everyone else, get out of here.
Oh, the day has been heated.
My thoughts exactly.
Jesus. They're really just... God damn. They're breaking so many things.
Just get in.
Just rip it off. Ooh, that's some boob grabbing. Damn. All that they do is just bone. That was quick. Not gonna lie, that was, you know, quick 2 pump and we're done.
Are you not well?
Was that not up to your standards? Because
You
I
saw
feel
a
that was...
doctor the other day in the cellar.
Charlotte.
I'm off to bed. I have a busy day tomorrow. I am to meet my ladies in waiting. After all, I am now, what were those words? Living for the happiness or misery of a great nation.
Big yikes.
Perhaps a ball would help with the great experiment.
A ball?
Lord Danbury and I would like to throw the first ball of the season.
The first ball of the season? With you?
Yeah.
No, that will not be accepted.
I know you would like our tease to continue. It would be difficult for you to hear about the Queen being with child long after the fact. Would it not?
She says, bitch, I ain't gonna tell you stuff if you don't let me do what I want. Eventually this man has to die on top of her, right? Like, that's the only next step. Kill this old man. Every episode I will beg for it. Smother him with a pillow.
There's my husband's birthday today. Would have been.
Yeah, he's super dead.
He liked to celebrate, and I would make him hats out of paper.
Stinking Eddie with his paper hats. It's a bummer.
I do not like today. It reminds me that there are no hats to make.
You can make hats for Anthony. He would love hats.
You are most fortunate.
I am fortunate.
You may not like today, but trust me, you are most fortunate.
You still got like 9 kids. They're having kids. Like, everything's Gucci. Who is this child? Small boy. You're good at piano. What's your name?
Bravo. Play another.
Do you know Freebird? Freebird, yeah. Oh, that's Mozart? What?
Has she no taste?
I bet Mozart could play Freebird on the piano. Goddamn, son! Pulling a Kylo Ren up in here. Nice job, Mozart. Little Mo, just crushing it. It's an even day. Bone me.
It is not an even day.
It is not. It is decidedly odd.
And yet she's horny.
I told you that I enjoy science. Part of that science is agriculture. I enjoy farming.
Yep.
So King George is Farmer George?
Yes.
Yes.
Farmer George. I am Farmer George.
It's an even day now. You just turned her on.
Is he actually... I believe he is actually gardening.
Your Majesty?
George, he is gardening with his own hands.
Yes.
Why
Looking
would
like
he do that?
Kylo Ren.
If Princess Augusta has...
You are the queen. But if you were not, your life here would be very different. Do you not understand? You are the first of your kind. Do you not see us? What you are meant to do for us. I tell you to consummate. I tell you to become with child. I tell you to endure for a reason. You're not some simpering girl. You are our queen. Your focus should be your country.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure to put on her. That was a bold thing to say to her. Ooh, hold hands. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Good. You have weird ears, man. Maybe just your right ear is weird?
You live for the happiness and the misery of a great
Charlotte.
nation. No, I am saying I understand. That must be exhausting and lonely. You must feel caged. You are a person to me. You can be a person with me.
That's very kind. I don't know if he's ready to be that vulnerable yet.
We shall just have days.
Mm-hmm.
Except he's meticulously planned his mental outbursts for odd days.
Agatha, how wonderful of you to invite us.
I did not think you would be attending.
Of course we are attending. We would not miss it.
May I?
Except you previously said you weren't coming.
This is the social event of the season. Well done, Lady Danbury. I like you. Let us be friends.
Okay.
His Majesty King George III and Queen Charlotte.
Everybody in the club get tipsy. Just some raucous music.
Excuse me, my darling.
Oh, who are you gonna ask?
Lord Danbury, may I have a dance with your wife?
You may.
Damn, son. Going for them younger ladies. If I ain't got you, I ain't got nothing at all. Down, down, down.
We are a team. Are we not?
True facts. True facts. About the octopus. Crushed it. Nice job.
We are a success!
Yes, indeed. I am a success.
We.
Let us go and celebrate.
By that he means boning. Crushed it, dude. Nice job. Rhythmic grunting. Okay, damn. Doggy style, eh? You're gonna break the bed, dude. Death. 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 Come on.
My lord.
Death. 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 Death.
My lord, have you finished?
Oh, he's finished, all right. Death. Death. Yes, let's go. Let's go.
My lord.
Victory. All day, son. All day. This old ass man just died. Ooh, that's what's up. That's what's up. See ya.
Coral, I've had the upstairs footman bring up water for a bath.
No,
You will
Coral.
not drop us as
Coral.
often.
Coral.
Coral! You need not drop outs as often.
This old ass man is dead. Son
Yeah.
croaked.
We are done.
We are done.
Let's go. Hype city, hoes. Let's get it.
Or shall I dress you first?
I think better to dress me after.
Yes. Good luck.
Okay. Performance of a lifetime. Wailing in agony. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
Something has happened to Lord Danbury.
She's an actress. Rip. Man throws a baller ass party and then kicks the bucket the next day. Yeah, well, not the next day, the same night.
Lord Danbury disdained orphans, thought educating the poor a waste, and found girls useful only for
impregnating. Yeah.
You loved, and in your loving, you go to church. In you, Edmund lives on. I loathed, and in my loathing, I fund a school to seek revenge and satisfaction. In me, Herman rots.
Damn right. Damn right.
So when I called you fortunate, it is because
it is better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. As the chumps say.
Why have my girls never married?
Because you want them to.
You are still his queen. Forever frozen. Forever waiting. Your daughters could not leave you here, trapped in time.
They don't want you to be lonely. Dude's calculating Einstein-Rosenbridge frequencies at 3 in the morning.
George?
I see you! Venus, my angel! I see you! Venus!
My man's
Venus, my angel, I'm here!
you're naked, brother.
George? Farmer George.
Anna.
No. I am Venus. Right here. I am Venus.
You are Venus.
Yes.
Yeah. Totes.
You are Venus.
Yes. And Venus is going inside. You need to come with me.
All right. I thought you were in the sky.
No, not anymore.
Into Buckingham House.
Venus is indoors.
Venus is in.
Tonight, Venus is indoors, yeah. That's sad, man. Ending the episode there. Okay. I think that was my favorite episode of the season so far. Like, that was just really good. I mean, we did spend a large majority of the episode banging. Just lots and lots of boning. Which, you know, that is what it is. It was an interesting juxtaposition, I guess. Like, the reasoning behind the banging, if that makes sense. Like, it's clear that both of these individuals just have so much tension and love towards each other, but they're not meshing. And so they're saying they hate each other, and they're saying they're like, oh, I hate his stupid mouth and his face and his breathing. And then every chance possible, they're like, it's an even day. Time to have sex. Like, they're clearly so into each other, and they love each other a lot, but they're also just like, they're fighting and angry in a way that only people who are like madly in love with each other can be, if that makes sense. Like, there's so much passion there. It would be worse if they were just like, whatever, oh, you know, we'll just go straight to missionary. Right? But no, they're having intense, steamy sex. And it's clear you don't do that, like, especially when you juxtaposition it with Lady Danbury. Like, the sex that she's having is just the most unenthused thing in the world, as this like robotic old man just rhythmically thrusts into her. Like, seeing that, and then the opposite of that with like the picture of passion. It's clear that they love each other very much. They're just not on the same wavelength, right? Especially when the queen does not know what the heck is going on with the king. Like, what's his deal, man? Like, why are we not fitting together? And why does he have these outbursts? You know, what is going on? And the fact that by the end of the episode, I think she truly finally gets like his position, right? Like, she was all mad at the end of the last episode because he was like, you know, essentially he's like, I have the shoulder, like, I have, you know, at the end of the last episode, he was essentially like, I have the well-being and the happiness and health of this great nation on my shoulders, on my back. You know, everything I do is for them, right? Even getting married, like, it's all for the nation. And she was so mad, and then she realized, I think it was right after she talked to Lady Danbury, is what she had a breakthrough on, is Lady Danbury talks to her and is like, do you not get it? Like, you're not just you're not just a person. Like, you're not just Charlotte. Like, when you became the queen, everything changed. Like, you are carrying so much responsibility in this role. Like, you being the queen, you are responsible for uniting the nation. Like, taking these two sides of the nation and bringing them together. Like, do you not get it? Like, you don't get to just like care about personal stuff. Like, you have a duty as the queen, especially considering the color of your skin and the color of his skin and the color of the people's skin. Like, you have to bring that together. And in that conversation, I think she actually finally realizes where George is coming from when he's like, I don't get to have fun. Like, I don't get to be me. I have to be the king. Like, I don't get to be George. I don't get to be Farmer George. I just have to be King George. And I think in that moment she gains a lot of sympathy towards him, and then realizes that, you know, when he tells her, I farm because out there I'm just George. I don't have to have that responsibility of a nation on my shoulders. I can just be a man. That I really like that. It's very endearing for him, especially because it's like, it's how do I explain it? It's you know, there's the old saying of like, good leaders don't want to be leaders. Anyone who wants the position of leadership or kingship or rulership, like anyone who desires that should not be in that position, but those who accept that role reluctantly are typically the best when it comes to that. And so I think it's good that he has a tiny bit of disdain for the position he's in, and he has a loathing for the fact that he can't just be a regular guy. And he would prefer to go farming and do science stuff and all that jazz. And so I like it. And I like that they kind of came to an understanding of like, okay, no more odd and even days. Like, we can just be each other around each other now. And while that was a sweet moment, the queen didn't quite understand what it meant when they were saying that, right? Like, she wasn't quite aware of what situation she was getting herself into. And then, yeah, she realizes right when she wakes up, he's in the middle of a manic episode. But it was a sweet but also very sad moment where she gets him to come back inside, right? Because she is able to reach him and calm him down in a way that was not like confrontational or like making a big scene or like being upset at him for what's going on. Like, I think that's a big thing. And she wasn't like, "What's wrong with you? Like, come back inside. You're crazy." She was just like, she didn't like encourage his delusion or whatever, but she played into it enough to get him to be like, "Oh, okay, it's not, we're going inside." Right? She's like, I'm Venus, come on. Like, let's get inside. So that was nice and humane of her to do that. And I don't know, I like the connection they're building between the two of like you can clearly see like the long-term love that is being built in these episodes, right? Like season 1, season 2 of Bridgerton, the relationships in those are very much like hot, steamy, like bright, burning fire type love. And in this, like the things that are happening and the issues they're dealing with as a married couple are the issues that you could legitimately see two elderly people dealing with, right? Especially since we've already kind of seen the queen deal with this in Bridgerton season 2, when she is an older woman and he's an older man. Like we've literally seen them deal with this as an old couple. But you can trade out these young actors for like a grandma and grandpa, and the story and what's happening would still make sense and it would still fit, right? Like it wouldn't feel weird to see that happening. And so I think it makes their love seem like sweeter and more genuine, if that makes sense. Because it feels like it's like we're in this for the long haul, for better or worse type love. Like not just like I think you're really hot and like I will burn for you, I'll rage for you. Like it's just like we're gonna be old together. And those old people issues are gonna start ASAP. Like I don't know how to fully explain that, but it feels more real than the previous 2 seasons. And I really like that. I really like that a lot. The other story with Lady Danbury. Lady Danbury and Violet, where she's like, "Yo, it's your husband's birthday. You can feel sad, but you have been mighty fortunate. Like you loved someone, and you lost them, but you still actually had love." Lady Danbury was just an object for her husband to thrust into. Like she was used sexually by her husband, and it was not a good time. So I liked that moment. It was a little bit of humanization for the old old woman. Like weirdly, watching it happen to her as a young person, it seems as though she's like mildly annoyed about the situation. But it's not like a huge deal. But when she has that conversation when she's older, it actually hits home a little bit more of like, no, this is a traumatizing thing for her. Like it's as much as it may be the norm and it may be presented as like being mildly annoying in the younger days, like that's legitimately trauma. And it sucks that she had to go through that, and it sucks that she didn't have someone that she loved like Violet did, and who knows? I mean, she might find someone that she loves in Violet's dad. That's a twist. Banging your best friend's dad. that would be kind of wild if that happened. Because we already established that Violet's mom sucks. Like, who cares what that chick sucks? She's awful. Racist butthole. Good thing the dad is cool and Violet's cool. like yeah, get them the heck out of here. And he can have a relationship with Lady Danbury. That's fine. The ball was pretty fun. They kind of like he said, the two of them made more progress in the last 5 hours than the last 100 years combined. Like they united a nation. That was fun. What else happened? Yeah, otherwise I think the most hype moment, the best moment of the show so far, other than the end of the episode, was that old ass man dying. Like, let's go. I've been campaigning for that to happen every episode. Literally, like, not 10 minutes before that, I'm like, smother this man. Like, I will ask you to kill him every episode, please. And then this time, in the middle of doggy style, he kicks the bucket and not just, like, gracefully dies or, like falls over onto the bed and dies. He fell all the way back off the bed. Like, dude just got destroyed. And the fact that she goes out to her handmaiden and she's like, girl, it's done. Like, no more of this. Let's go. And then they're like, all right, pause. Time to put on our acting faces. like, let's go. Just so funny. Just a grand old time. And then they're obviously oh no. Loved it. Loved that scene. That was fantastic. All in all, like I said, probably my favorite episode of the season so far. Hopefully the next 3 episodes are better than this one. But this one was really good. Like, if it keeps getting better, this show will be probably more enjoyable, I think, than the first 2 seasons of Bridgerton. Maybe, I don't know. Season 1 of Bridgerton was real good. But I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world as well. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.